Well, greetings and salutations. This is Pandora the Eclectic again, and I am here uh, after having a full day of, well, going to the doctors and, but like, I don't know, what hour was it? Oh god, 6 a.m. And then being driven to the doctors, and then having just a god awful return home, going to the Walmart or something that and picking up medication that my doctor prescribed for me, but that's for something else. That's and not only that, that wasn't the worst part. Being attacked by a pit bull. Now, okay, I guess I shouldn't say attacked, but as you probably sometimes hear in my videos, bark, 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 bark. Yeah, that sound, that's my neighbor's dogs. Yeah, tried to attack both me and my roommate today, as we came home. She did a lovely thing by driving me to the doctor's. But as you know, my mom drove me to the doctor's. However, my mom brought me home while, my roommate was at work. It was just, let's just put it this way. My Let's put it this way, the neighbors we have are jerks. And probably live up to every single goddamn black stereotype known to man, as far as we know. Oh, but, it's just that the thing is, according to according to me and my mother, so we both agree on this so far. We don't know them personally, but it's like, these people have let that dog out constantly, and it's tried to go after my mother, me, and just, yeah. It's been joyous every single time I go out. The dog barks. I think my mother sometimes has to come here at night, and as she's leaving, I think the dog tries to attack her. But anyways, like I said, that's a story for another day. Anyway, speaking of black stereotypes, wonder how you know how everyone feels about that indictment, or lack thereof, one that should have been there at the Ferguson thing. Huh? Which, don't get me wrong, I think the Ferguson thing was handled so goddamn wrong. It is not even fucking funny. And it's just, I mean, I know lots of people bring up, like, well, we need more people on this board. Well, you know something? I hate telling people this. Like it or not, I don't think it matters how many people were on the jury or not who were black. It would have been nice if we had people who actually lived in that area, who were his peers. So yeah, regardless of race, as long as they lived in that area, knew this fucking cop, and how he likes to handle things, yeah, that would have been just fine. No problem. That could be done. However, that's not what happened. What happened was we got a lousy, just god awful. Yeah, just I totally agree with that. And the reason why I agree with it is actually that was not my idea. Some guy at U7 brought that up, and I totally agree. I think jury of your peers should require your peers actually, I don't know, knowing you, seeing you, and having experience with you on a job like this. And then, finally, finally, hey, sorry, I gotta eject the cruiser out of my computer. I have a flash drive, so. Anyways, just personally, I think it's horrible, and I want to also address one other thing. The riots, people. I understand there's violent riots on every single side of everything. I mean, there are feminists out there who don't like to attack people, who would never think of that, who just want equality for the genders, and that's it. And yeah, maybe they realize, hey, it's equality for the genders, but let's keep in mind, equality for the genders in this case, yeah, sometimes they're just about screwing that up. Okay? And anyways, that's a conversation for another day. However, you people who are doing that rioting bullshit, eh, today, tomorrow, I don't give a fuck how long you're doing it, have been doing it, or haven't been doing it, or whatever. Stop it! Okay? It's just like I said. This is not making black people look good. And no, it doesn't matter if we have a black president. If anything, this may be like, okay, isn't this kind of a, hey, this is what you can do if you, and I know, if you tailor to what the white folks say, to me it's like, yeah, that's the exact problem. Those people don't want to do that. And I don't blame you. I mean, the same probably went for, or, well, I hate bringing this up, but, rednecks during the 90s. Anyways, just, I could say is I'm sorry to the family, and I'm sorry that the police handled it so poorly. Um, I feel bad for the cop who is this, because I don't know what the heck is going on with the police department in this country, because, yeah, there have been some violence towards other people, and not just black. Hispanics have had this issue, too. I mean, not just patting them down because, since they're Hispanic, that's a good idea. No, because just that. Like, because, oh, they might be doing something wrong. No, no, no. It's because they're Hispanic, and it's just, why the fuck not? And it's just, yeah, it just, bah. I don't understand why people, I understand the rioting, I just don't understand why our police and our everything is being as corrupt as it is. And another thing, to Barack Obama, fuck you, man, just fuck you. Do not stand there and give a flowery-esque speech talking about, you know, equality for all and bullshit, I didn't hear that much of it, and I frankly have kind of removed myself from some of the Ferguson thing, because frankly, I figured this wasn't going to work very well, and I knew it wasn't going to go well, because we already knew about the odds that were stacked against him. It's just that some of those odds could have been avoided. Okay? So, I don't know. Frankly, I think this would have happened to anybody, and could happen to anyone, no one would give a shit. But at the same time, it, just, people, like I said, okay, let me sum up what I'm saying, because I want to make sure everyone gets this clear. One, government, do something about the goddamn fucking police department in this country. I don't know if you're militarizing the whole thing, but you know, the fact that this guy shot him and he doesn't sound to be, all well up here, yeah, I think that's really not a good sign. Okay? And two, to the rioters and more of the, out there, oh my, we're gonna tear our country apart. In fact, that's something my mother said over dinner tonight. Um, this actually may tear our country apart. Of which, by this goddamn point, who fucking cares? The country's already ripped apart as it is. If they want, hey, the rioters want to destroy it, or at least destroy their area, let them. If that's the kind of attitude you're gonna take, because it's like, you know, I don't support violent rioting because no, I don't. But it's almost like, you know what? And this is what brings our country apart. After all the shit that's going on, well, shocker. After all the other stuff. Anyways, yeah, all I can say is to the violent rioters, knock it the fuck off. Whatever you're doing really is not going to get the government on our side. It's just going to be, oh, well, look at these, well, black people acting like wild, crazy jerkwads. Why don't they learn to act right? Yeah. To those people, though, just the same, like, you're a racist asshole and they think that way. Just because we're black, yeah. Fuck you. Let's see, 2. No, not 3. Just, I'm sorry to those of the family that's having to deal with this on both sides, Michael Brown, sorry that this is all going on. Sorry about how the media, well, no, I'm not sorry for how the media portrays you. You're being portrayed as a victim, which I'm like, which probably makes you look worse. First, because, really? Yeah, he looks like a demon. Yeah, fuck you. And then to the family of the kid, sorry if my mind tends to go elsewhere, but I forget his name, so I'm going to say, yes, I'm sorry to the family of the child. I could say, is it really too much to ask for people to have 5 minutes of goddamn silence or peace? You did not need, it was just for 5 minutes, and then you could have rioted and destroyed all you wanted. For people who want, justice for this little boy, or young man, I don't like saying little boy, young man, yeah, you're doing a very good job for that front. Anyways, I gotta go to bed, because like I said, I'm working on maybe 4 to 7 hours now of sleep, because I had to take a nap in the afternoon. So, yeah, I better get off and get to it. And, well, that's pretty much it. So, also to my subscribers, and thank you to the 2 new ones I've accumulated in the last few days. Thank you, and keep it frosty. All of you.